Please, show me your prescription.
So many medicines, but no cure for heartache.
1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 2, 3, 4.
Please, show me your prescription.
No cure for heartache.
Please, show me your prescription.
Let's go somewhere cooler.
So many medicines, but no cure for heartache.
Please, show me your prescription.
So many medicines, but no cure for heartache.
Hey, do you know what?
Please, show me your prescription.
Neither do I. I already forgot.
So many medicines, but no cure.
Please, show me your prescription.
1, 2, 3, 4.
I can't read what
2,
this says.
2, 3, 4.
Please, show me your prescription.
1, 2, 3, 3, 4.
I can't read what this says.
Please, show me your prescription.
Let's go somewhere cooler.
I can't read what this says.
One, two,
Please,
three,
show me your prescription.
4, and
I can't read what this says.
Please, show me your prescription.
I can't read what this says.
Please, show me your prescription.
1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 2, 3, 4.
Please, show me your prescription.
I can't read what this says.
1, 2, breathe. 3, 4, and
I can't read what
Please,
this says.
show me your prescription. Please, show me your prescription.
I can't read what this says.
Please, show me your prescription.
I can't read what this says.
let's go somewhere cooler.
Please, show me your prescription.
I can't read what this says.
Please, show me your prescription.
I can't read what this says.
1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 2, 3.
Please, show me your
4.
prescription.
I can't read what this says.
Please, show me your
Hey, do you know
prescription.
what? Neither do I. I already forgot. 1,
I
2,
can't read what this
breathe.
says.
3, 4, and
Please, show me your prescription.
1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 2, 3, 4.
I can't read what this says.
Please, show me your prescription.
Let's go somewhere cooler.
I can't read what this says.
Testing, testing. Can you hear your beautiful
show me your
voice?
prescription.
Testing, testing. Can you hear your beautiful voice? Testing, testing. Okay.
I can't read what this says.
It's alright, my friend. I can't read it either. What's up,
1,
Twitch?
3,
Let me...
4,
I can't look at Chi-Chi's face while behind the desk. It's your Lord and Savior, King D353. I've never streamed of Let's Play Genshin Impact. In the last stream, we did the first part of, one sec. We did the first part of the Liyue Lantern rites. Liyue celebrates and 8 Adepti face a hidden calamity. In today's episode, we do part 2. The funeral parlor has no master. Yu Hong Cheris calls the troops. Oh, that's actually a really terrifying title. What the fuck? I mean, I guess I shouldn't be surprised that the title is terrifying, because people are sick, shit is not going well. It makes sense that things would get serious, but I can't deny it's a little concerning. Anyway, let's leave here, because this man's voice is annoying me. Alright, so as per usual, I gotta start this off with a warm-up. And since I know there is an event I've been slacking on, I'll do a match in that event as my warm-up. Oh, can I teleport to you? I can. Yeah, I haven't touched this goddamn event and it ends today. No, I'm not going to do this event the entire stream. I'm going to do one match in this event as the warm-up. Then I'll do the story. And then most likely, if I'm still conscious after the story, I'll try to finish this event. Because if memory serves, the story tends to be a little bit over an hour. Hello, little boy. I'm not actually reading anything you say, I don't care. I'm guessing you're gonna be taking pictures of me fighting monsters? During On the Trail of Behemoths, you can speak to Helka and engage in challenges of different difficulties. Fearless difficulty even allows you to adjust special topics, will make for a more difficult challenge. Complete different challenges of different difficulties to obtain corresponding ratings and rewards. You can invite maximum of one other player in your team to do together in co-op. The other challenge will be recorded for both players. Only challenge members for a sim player can be reviewed by 16. Okay? Alright, you'll probably be the easiest one, so let's go with you. That stupid song stuck in my head because it's everywhere on the internet right now. So, how y'all doing today? You looking forward to this week? I assume not, since most people don't look forward to Mondays, but hey. If you're watching this, you're starting your Monday off on the right foot. By watching someone's mediocre gameplay. I mean, by watching a streamer you enjoy. During the challenge, you can configure your party. In Fearless difficulty, you can also adjust your special topics before the battle begins to take on tougher challenges. Press the button on the left side of the mini-map to review challenge information and the selected special topics. Wait, how do I change my party? Number of special topics, okay. Environmental enhancement. The tire on the fire, iron, twin, molten horns will be hard to break, and the physical and elemental res that they provided will be further increased. After an iron performs a lunging strike, the area hit by the attack will become molten terrain. Well, I don't want it healing HP. Alright, so I want you and you. And our team will be Monsieur Nouvelette, Farina, Fishnets, and Zhongdong.
Solidify!
Time to shine! Oz reveal by...
Be sanctified. Gather! This is order!
Show a new trick! One shot. Descend once again.
Solidify!
Strike a pose! Let the world collide!
Bow your head. The tides beckon. A silence fills the air.
Yeah, I'm clearly not built for this shit. We're gonna call this warm-up a failure and come back to this later. Or maybe not. At all. I'll be back, little boy. Probably. Then again, probably not. That was a horrifying warm-up. If anything, I warmed up my coffin. You ever just laid a body in the coffin early so that the body doesn't feel cold? That makes no sense.
It's been 2 whole days. Surely Hu Tao must have finished her work by now. Let's go to the funeral parlor and check.
Do we have to? I hate Hu Tao. I miss Chi-Chi's old Hu Tao dialogue. Her old dialogue was the best. Let's see, what was it? Fake smile. No, fuck, what was it? Ah, damn, I don't remember the rest of it. I just remember the fake smile. I despise Hu Tao. But there was definitely more to it than just that. It was like 3 descriptors of her being fake, and Chi-Chi's like, fuck this woman.
you two. I'm so sorry, but if you're looking for the director, I'm afraid she still hasn't returned.
What? She still isn't back after 2 whole days?
Is that normal?
Not exactly, but it's not unheard of. The director is unpredictable sometimes. She's been known to disappear for up to 2 weeks.
Okay, well, in that case, a couple of days isn't a huge deal. Who
Oh, are you one voice too, Gami? Oops. Didn't mean to do that.
Okay, well, in that case, a couple of days isn't a huge deal. Hu Tao will be Hu Tao.
Hey, I spied Dwayne and Paimon. Man, how's it been? Happy Latin Rite. Happy Latin Rite, Gami.
So, what brings you here?
I gotta make a delivery at Chenyu Vale. It works out nicely because my dad's eager for me to get home for holidays anyway. So 2 birds with 1 stone.
Hold on. A delivery from the Wangsheng Funeral Parlor to Chenyu Vale? Is this for the Feiyun Commerce Guild by any chance?
Wait, what? Have you been learning fortune telling or something? How could you know that?
No, we just ran into Singcho a couple of days ago, so he told us the news.
Ooh, you scared me there for a second. I thought we'd sprung a leak. And on the one job that we were specifically told was to be extremely hush-hush. But it sounds like you found out from another source, so we're all good. Miss Undertaker, is everything ready to be loaded up? If so, I'll do a quick inventory count and then we'll be on our way.
The goods are ready for inspection. This way, please.
Wait, Gaming! The last we heard, Baiju was still trying to figure out a way to help Singcho's great-grandfather. So, did it not work then?
Oh, the Baiju part's news to me. But anyway, the master from the Feiyun Commerce Guild said just want to ship some items back home to get ahead of the situation. I guess they're hoping for the best and planning for the worst, so don't worry. There's still hope.
Ah, gotcha. Hey, Traveler, do you think we should go see Singcho?
Before you run off in a wild goose chase, Master Xingqiu's already back home in Chenyu Vale. He and his brother made a trip together. Something about checking if there are repairs needs to be made at the family home.
That doesn't sound promising.
Let's check in with Baiju.
Yeah, he's sure to know what's going on.
Alright, well, I better get moving. Next time we're going for dim sum. Oh, that's convenient.
Baiju, what are the chances? We were just about to go looking for you.
A most curious coincidence. He was searching for you, too.
I was indeed. Traveler, there's a situation I need your help with.
Has his lordship taken a turn for the worse?
No, his condition is stable for now. This is a different situation. It's about Chi-Chi.
What about my precious little girl?
Chi-Chi? What's wrong with her? Has she passed out too?
She still hasn't come back from her herb gathering trip. It was 2 days ago that she left, and she was supposed to return the same day.
Oh, maybe all the mountain climbing slowed her down. Or maybe she got bored of work and turned it into a vacation.
You know we're talking about Chi-Chi, right?
Given Chi-Chi's unique condition, we always make sure to write the agreed return time in her notebook.
There's also a rule in the notebook which says, not finding herbs, okay. Getting home late, not okay. But she's now over a day late, and still no sign of herbs.
Yikes! Has this ever happened before?
Never. Hence our concern that something has happened to her. So we posted a commission for the Adventurers Guild yesterday.
But I've dealt with many adventurers in the past, and they don't always fill me with confidence. So I'm not comfortable leaving the search for Chi-Chi to them alone.
Neither am I. Just this morning, some of the adventurers were back already, saying they found the place where Chi-Chi went missing, but got spooked because it was haunted. Needless to say, they did not catch a glimpse of Chi-Chi herself.
In short, right now, you are the only person I feel I can trust completely.
Where did you send her to go herb gathering?
Wulong Hill, in the Changsha Mountain Range.
Yeah, that's not surprising.
Changsha again, huh?
Indeed. It's looking increasingly likely that something untoward has happened up there. I saw 2 new patients yesterday. Their symptoms were identical to those present in Timaeus and his lordship.
We can discuss this later. Right now, we should go.
Yep, finding Chi-Chi is the #1 priority right now. We'll update you as soon as we can.
Thank you both. I'm counting on you.
Chi-Chi will find Chi-Chi. Chi-Chi. Chi-Chi is looking for you. I don't even remember this music. Oh! It's this one.
Or is this place creepier than ever?
It
Everyone
is.
really hopes Chi-Chi's okay. The doctor was...
Rise!
Rise.
Mind the side effects. Remember.
Wheel of life. Look! It's another one of Lan Yan's rattan figures! Does that mean she's been here?
Probably. And likely with Fu Tao.
Just what are they up to? Oh, Paimon's got it! They came here to go ghost hunting! The people from the Adventurers Guild did say Ruang Hill was haunted. Hu Tao knows all about ghosts, and Lan Yan's rattan figures have all those witness sigils on them. So she must know what she's doing too.
Then what happened to Chi-Chi?
One second. Oh, okay. Hear Paimon out. Chi-Chi's a zombie, so her joints are stiff. That means she can't run too fast, and so she must have gotten kidnapped by a ghost.
A perfectly logical argument, but somehow still not very credible.
All right then. Well, let's keep looking for clues. We'll see who's right soon enough.
It definitely isn't you, that's for damn sure.
Huh? What was that sound?
Chi-Chi, probably.
Ghost incoming!
Chi-Chi's not a ghost. Oh, you're not Chi-Chi. Hold up. It's me.
Yelan, what are you doing here? We were told this place was haunted. Well, guess it kinda was, just not by ghosts apparently.
That's right. I managed to scare off a few rookie adventurers, but looks like you're not so easy to spook. Anyway, don't go up any further. There's danger ahead.
But we have to find Chi-Chi. She went missing around here and she could be in danger.
Chi-Chi might actually be the danger, which I kind of want to be the case. It would be so cool to have a boss battle against Chi-Chi. I'm aware of the situation. My contract in the Adventurers Guild fill me in. Contacts in the Adventurers Guild fill me in. I found an herb gatherer's basket partway up the mountain. Possibly belonged to Chi-Chi. But I don't think she's here anymore.
What makes you so sure?
Because I scoured this whole place looking for clues. That's how I know that the immediate area is safe. But beyond this point, I can't be sure. So you're here to look for Chi-Chi as well? No. I'm investigating the unknown disturbance here. About a month ago, the Ministry of Civil Affairs noticed an unusual spike in the number of elderly people seeking medical care in Chincha Village. Plus, they all seem to be suffering from an unknown illness.
Baiju noticed that too. He's convinced that something's up in Chinksa Village.
Actually, we discovered that the source of the problem isn't Chincha Village itself, but where we are now, Wuwang Hill. But the village isn't far from here, and the elderly residents are particularly vulnerable, which is why they were bore the brunt of it.
The plot thickens.
I'll bet Hu Tao and Lan Yan know something.
Probably. If only we knew where the heck they'd gone.
I might have some ideas.
Really? So where are they?
Somewhere difficult to reach for now. You should come with me. We need to speak with Ningguang.
What? Why?
Don't act so surprised. I just shared top secret information with you. Surely you didn't think I'd let you walk away.
What are you gonna do?
I'd love to see you try to fucking stop me. I'm kidding. Ningguang's well aware of the situation with Director Hu, and everything I've seen suggests that Lan Yan and Chi-Chi have ended up in the same place as her. Come on, Ningguang will explain everything. Ooh, does that mean Chi-Chi's gonna be important in this quest? Honestly, anytime I can see more of Chi-Chi is a good day. I totally thought I'd be going to the, Wait, what? Oh, you're... Where are you? Ah, there you are. Okay. I thought I'd be going to the Jade Chamber. Alright. You're just good. Assassination! In the past, I would have said no way. I mean, I'd be happy to join you, but I'm not about to tell my crew they won't get to go home for the festival this year. That all goes without saying, unlike what I hope you're going to say next. You sure have a way with words? Alright, fine. It's a yes. The Gate of Rite, Guyanstone Forest, yeah? I'll handle it. I knew I could count on the great Captain Beto to answer the call to duty. Save the compliments. Just make sure you pay my crew properly. It's Lantern Rite, so they're accepting 5 times the usual rate. The deal is sealed. And then the trap is sprung. Well, you've got me now. So what about your share, How much will you rob me of? Oh, please. Firstly, no one can rob the Qianchuan. Not even me. And secondly, keep my share. It's a gift to you. Go buy yourself a new hairpin with it. Saves me a trip to the market, right? I hear it again. They're singing in my right ear, as well as the drum beat. I'm definitely convinced that is Yun Jin singing in the distance. But I'm not sure why Yun Jin would be singing in the distance randomly. Oh hey, Dwayne and Paimon.
Ahoy there, Captain Beto!
Now I hear them slightly to the left? What the fuck? Ah, little Paimon. That bright-eyed enthusiasm is exactly what Ningguang needs. She's conscripting you, by the way. Got some real back-breaking work lined up for you.
What?
Sorry, I gotta dash. See you later, folks. Oh yeah, and happy Lantern Rites. Yelan clearly knows me well. She brought you two here without me needing to say a word. Beidou said you were conscripting us? Beidou never passes an opportunity to wisecrack at my expense. She's not exactly wrong, though, is she? Dwayne and Paimon have actually been there before. That makes them the perfect candidates. Ah, so we're going to the edge of death, where we were with Hu Tao and her character story. I assume that's what she's talking about. I don't think the edge of death we went to with Hu Tao was something that happened in the main story. Then again, they have shown the ability to change the dialogue in stories before, so maybe that line just isn't there if I didn't do Hu Tao's story.
Then where? Where's there?
I know you were looking for someone, and I don't wish to waste your time, so I'll get right to the point. From what I understand, Director Hu, Miss Chi-Chi, and Miss Lan Yan are currently stranded inside the border.
Border? The border? That border?
Yes, that border. The border between life and death.
Whoa, whoa, whoa! When did you find out about the border? Wait, and how did you know we'd been there before?
They stalk us. They stalk everyone. Come on.
Oh, right. Literally your job to know that kind of stuff. Fair enough. Good job.
I was hearing him to the right again. Anyway, how are you so sure they're at the border? Stop singing in my ear! Time is limited, so I can't go into full detail. Let me give you a brief bit of background on the current situation. 1 month ago, the Ministry of Civil Affairs became aware of an unusual illness affecting the elderly in Quince. A couple of weeks later, Director Hu came to report a potential disturbance in the border. The Ministry of Civil Affairs investigated, and sure enough found an ominous presence at Wuwang Hill. Then, 3 days ago, Hu Tao came to us again, this time to update us that she was now ready to go to the border and investigate the situation in full. We had agreed to meet again yesterday, but she failed to show up. That's when I sent Yelan to investigate further. Director Hu's last known location was Wuwang Hill. Same goes for Chi-Chi and Lan Yan. I'm about 90% sure all three of them are stuck in the border.
If even Hu Tao can't get out, there must be something seriously wrong.
Now that you know the situation, are you willing to travel to the border and rescue Hu Tao and company? Your prior experience exploring the realm makes you the best hope.
Of course! If our friends are in trouble, we'll help however we can. But there's one problem. Last time we went to the border, Hu Tao led the way. We don't know how to get there on our own.
I'm guessing Ningguang already thought of that? You can seek assistance from the Conqueror of Demons at Wangshang Inn. He will show you the way.
Oh, yeah, of course!
Yelan was preparing to travel to the border herself before you two entered the picture, so naturally he's been briefed on the situation. Understood. We'll get there right away. This rescue mission is of the utmost importance. Director Hu must be brought back safe and sound. Consider it done. Then I'll wait here for good news. We got lucky. If I'd gone, I don't know what my chances would have been. But don't go putting your feet up just yet, Yelan. I'm afraid I have another mission for you. Yeah, I figured I might be the case. What's the situation? The Gate Array. We now found the location of the Gates of Life, Concealment, Fright, and Injury. Is that right? Beijing and Ganyu are handling the gates of life in concealment, and Captain Beidou has agreed to take the Crux Feet to guard the Gate of Fright. That leaves the Gate of Injury. I've racked my brains, and other than the Conqueror of Demons, can't think of anyone more suitable for this than you. Oh. I see. It's in the chasm. That's right. As for the remaining 4 gates, we're working to calculate their positions based on what we know of the array so far. It shouldn't take long now. When I last saw Director Hu, she said if worse comes to worse, activating the 7/8 gate array may be our only options. But, if you have doubts, I would like to hear them. I don't know much about the magic array. Doesn't it involve obfuscating one of the people involved? This is what troubles me too. Let's continue this discussion another time. If not for the fact that she was preoccupied, I guess the best option for someone to sacrifice would have been Chi-Chi, since she's not exactly alive to begin with. I mean, I wouldn't want to sacrifice Chi-Chi, but looking at it from a completely logical perspective...
You're already here!
Please be voiced. Damn it. It's you two. Where's the Elan? There's been a change of plans. Do you have any idea how dangerous this mission is?
We'll be fine! Danger's never stopped the Traveler before, has it?
I mean, it almost did since I apparently died in the last Archon quest. The border between life and death is a treacherous place at the best of times, and the recent disturbances only make it more so. You will face great peril at every step of the way. There are more people stranded there. We have to get them back.
Exactly. Plus, we made a promise to Ningguang.
Please, go back and tell them to send Yelan instead.
What? Are we not good enough?
I would feel more comfortable sending Yelan. She is privy to a secret art practiced by her clan. Plus, she has extensive experience in battle. If anyone was to happen to Dwayne...
Oh, so you're just worried for his safety. Wait, but he has extensive experience in battle too.
More than Yelan.
Come on, think of something.
We promised Zhongli we would go.
Huh? What do you...
Shut up, Paimon. Shows Zhao the Rex coin from Zhongli.
Oh, yeah. So, this is a protective talisman that Zhongli gave us. It even has the symbol of Rex Lapis on it. See? He said we'd better get Hu Tao back, safe and sound, or there will be consequences.
Your attempts to mislead me are futile. That coin is clearly a counterfeit. It carries only the symbol of Rex Lapis and none of his power.
Oh, drat! Zhongli swindled us!
What's worrying you, Zhao? I fear the bad karma I carry will only disturb the border further. So while I can show you the entrance, I cannot venture inside with you.
Oh, so that's what this is about? You're worried that you won't be able to rescue us if something bad happens, huh? Paimon can understand, but still.
I'm not the one you should be worried about.
Right! Hu Tao understands the border better than anyone. Without her, no one has a clue how to handle this situation.
Plus, we've been there before.
Yep, that makes us the second most experienced border goers after Hu Tao.
Dare to trust us. Very well. Hold on tight.
Whoa, that was fast.
The border should be nearby.
So, do you know the spell to open the border?
No. Balancing the forces of life and death has always been the Longsong Funeral Parlor's domain. I am not familiar with their craft. But since the border has been disrupted, Fator is leaking out. You simply need to find where the leak is. That will be your entrance. Evil conquering!
That was amazing! So you can see Fetter?
With my adept's perception, I can sense the presence of the abnormal. Whether it's Fetter or not, we shall see soon enough. Let's go.
Monsters!
This is the
Looks like it was
place.
Fetter you saw back there after all.
As I said earlier, if it's as far as I can accompany you, or it's doing more harm than good, you'll be on your own from here. Don't worry, we'll be okay. Lean your head for a second. Boop! I'm not reading that.
Huh? What did you do?
I placed a witness sigil on your forehead, so you could share my powers of perception. Now you'll be able to see the fetter. There's no knowing what things are like in there. Hopefully this will help. When you find them, call my name, and I will open a passage and pull you out.
Thanks, Xiao. You've thought of everything. Back in a jiffy.
Be extremely careful.
Paimon kinda recognizes this place from last time, but something feels different. Like...
Ah, there we go.
Quake!
Like... The path ends here. Should we jump down? Isn't that how we did it last time? nearly at the end, right? How come we still haven't found them yet? Also, it's kind of hard to tell that there's been a huge disaster here. It seems just as serene as last time. Maybe try using Xiao's ability. Fast. Like, hey, that's one of Madame Lon's rattan figures. It just ran away. Let's go after it.
Is this a ground? Yes, it's the ground.
Faster?
The rattan figure is covered in feather. How did that happen? Let's see if there are any more. Rise. Why would Madame Lan leave her rattan figures here? It's like she's using them to cast some sort of spell. Well, if there's two, Paimon bets there's gotta be more. Faster? Okay, faster. Get ready to jump again!
Chi-Chi, are you okay?
Faster? Okay, faster.
Chi-Chi sounded like she was struggling for a second there. Oh, or was I hearing the other Chi-Chi? I'm sleepy. Don't fall asleep, Chi-Chi. You've already absorbed too much fetter. If you fall asleep, you'll never wake up again. But so sleepy.
Focus on my voice, Chi-Chi. You are not feeling sleepy. You are the most awake person in the whole world. Even if everyone else falls asleep, you are going to stay wide awake.
Whole world asleep. Chi-Chi awake. That was impressive. I didn't know hypnotism worked in reverse.
Even so, it doesn't really solve anything.
Hang in there. I'm close to figuring out how to get to the exits. Want to close my eyes and dream.
Fight it, Chi-Chi. Fight it.
A dream, huh? Alright, Chi-Chi, let me help you with that. Now listen closely. This is how your dream is going to go. Picking herbs in the blazing sun. Chi-Chi wipes her brow. Picking herbs. Chi-Chi. She finds a temple on a hill and goes to seek the Tao. Temple on a hill. An old priest greets her at the door. Surprise! Her name is Hu Tao. Oh, except Hu Tao? She grabs young Chi-Chi with both hands and buries her deep underground. By Rex Lapis, she'll never be found. No, don't bury me! Help! Not so sleepy now, are you? No, wide awake with frights.
Drat! Hu Tao, we've got a problem. Somehow they've broken through my illusion.
The monsters, you mean? Monsters?
Don't be afraid, Chi-Chi. We'll protect you.
I'm pretty sure Chi-Chi is a better fighter than both of you. I'd very much love if this story made that clear.
Thank goodness we finally found you.
I actually hope this story makes it clear that Chi-Chi is stronger than both of them. Not as intelligent, obviously, but definitely stronger. What the? Oh, so it was you guys. Dwayne. Paimon.
You frightened me for a second. I thought my illusion had been undone by a bunch of monsters. How did you find this place?
Let me guess. The Ting Wong sent you? I knew the Tian Shen sent you. I knew she'd act if I missed out on our meeting.
Wow, so Hu Tao really planned ahead. She knew someone would come after her.
It's dangerous here. Time to get out.
It's not as simple as that. This place is changing constantly. Director Hu has found the exit plenty of times, but it would always close before we can get to it.
Don't worry, we've got you covered.
Zhao. Or was it Adeptus Zhao? You found them? Oh, the Conquerors of Demon is coming. Why, thank you. No need. I'll open up the passage now. Monsters.
They must have sensed the new way out.
Let them come. It's their funeral, courtesy of Director Hu. This will take me a minute or so.
Hurry, we gotta fend them off.
I'll help too. Oh!
Wheel of life.
Oh! That's the ground. I'm glad you made it out.
Excuse me, sir, but are you the legendary conqueror of demons?
You may spare the formalities. Is everyone okay? Well, alright. But Chi-Chi absorbed a little too much fetter. Start from the beginning, what happened? I was picking herbs. Then, I saw a hole. I tried to block the hole, but instead, I fell in.
There's clearly something special about Chi-Chi. If I'd absorbed that much fetter, I don't think I'd still be around to tell the tale.
Probably helps that she's a zombie, and thus not alive. Chi-Chi's condition is certainly unique, but regardless, it's still a risky call.
Well then, let's get her to Boo Boo Pharmacy, shall we?
I'll take her. Your work is still not done, so you should return to the Yuang Terrace.
Oh, true. We shouldn't keep Ningguang waiting any longer. She's probably as stressed as a slime in a hot spring by this point, right?
I highly doubt it.
Okay, well, we can discuss that later. Let's just head back.
I'm sad. I like when Chi-Chi's important to the story. I don't want her immediately being taken out of the story. I wonder, if I choose to instead go to Boo Boo Pharmacy, will I see Chi-Chi? It's highly unlikely, but I'm going to see anyway, because I'm curious. And I like Chi-Chi so much, I am very much willing to leave the correct path for her. What is this that I have marked here, I wonder?
Faster? Okay, faster.
Show me your prescription.
Nope, no fun extra Chi-Chi.
Cure for heartache.
Where has Master gone this time?
That works. Teleport me up top.
Ningguang! Ningguang! We got everyone back safely!
Impressive work, Dwayne. You're even quicker than I expected.
Paimon thought you'd be super anxious having to wait for us here at Yujing Terrace, but you seem as calm as ever.
See? And you thought you'd be hopping around like a slime. If I can't trust you, then I don't know who I can turn on. My apologies, Lady Tianxin. I promise I'm not usually late for appointments, let alone a whole day. Hope you can understand. No apologies are necessary, Doctor Who. It is my mistake letting you go to the border by yourself. Don't say that! Even I didn't know the situation would be this bad. How bad is this bad? I'd like to know, too. How dangerous is the situation we face? And how does it compare to the previous cases? Way worse. Like, way, way worse.
So this isn't the first time? I've never heard of this happening before.
Well, don't forget, the border isn't part of the natural landscape. It's more like an old house that's gradually been falling apart. So it requires maintenance every once in a while. Sometimes every few centuries. Sometimes every other decade or so. And of course, that is the responsibility of the Wangshan funeral parlor. In the past, though, the worst it got was a few small feather leaks. That's an easy fix with our secret art. It burns it all away, no problem. But this time is different. Inside the border, it's like a whole world has been turned upside down. Do you have any idea what the cause might be? Not so far, no. Maybe it's the Abyss? I doubt it. I haven't found any traces of abyssal activity.
You're thinking about Natlan, right? It did feel kind of similar, but not exactly the same. Is Leela's border anything like the Night Kingdom in Natlan?
Ah, yes, I've heard a little about a crisis there. But as far as I understand, the Night Kingdom is a true realm of the dead, while the border is more of the boundary world between life and death. Yep, it's a demarcation line. Life on side, death on the other. So if the border fails, souls will pour out, and the whole thing becomes a chaotic mess of life and death, just like what happened all the millennia ago.
No wonder so many people have been aging faster than normal.
It's a symptom of the death encroaching on the world of the living.
Then what should we do now?
Burning away the fetter won't do any good, because the issue is the border itself. Lady Tiangshuan, any progress on the 7th and 8th gates method I mentioned last time? Yes, we've deducted the location of the 4 gates, and we should be able to pinpoint the rest of the array before long. Whoa, already? Tiangshuan doesn't miss around. Several strokes of luck were involved. Our nation is blessed with good fortune.
Wait a second. That gates method you mentioned. Are you talking about the one from the sanctification of Tao Du?
That's the one. You seem to save the border. I can't think of any other way to fix it besides a complete do-over.
Do-over? You mean make a whole new border?
No, not the whole border. It's the part that's been giving us grief, which is just as well. Reconstructing the whole thing would be much more difficult. What is the 7th and 8th gates method? The 8th gates refer to the 8 key nodes in Liwei's ley lines. Life, death, repose, consonant, initiation, terrain, fright, and injury. They can be used to direct the ley line's energy.
And the 7th?
That's the requirement for activating the array. The array master will select one gate from the 8 to subdue evil, cutting off its exit path by using the ley line's power to obfuscate themselves.
What do you mean, obfuscate?
As in, disappear from the ley lines completely, never to be seen again, taking the banished evil along with them.
So someone has to die for this to work? But you can't seriously be considering this.
No, don't worry. That's a traditional interpretation, but people just assumed that because the lone butterfly sacrificed herself. But let's not forget, they were purifying a whole god. As bad as things are now, it's still a far cry from what they had to deal with. Besides, the board isn't completely ruined, so we're only fixing part of it. If you ask me, as long as the array master can withstand a huge blast of fetter, they'll be just fine. Alright, so it has to be Chi-Chi. Oh, do you have any proof to back up the statement, Director Who? My proof is that I know the most about life and death out of everyone here. Unless anyone wants to dispute that? No one? Okay, good. Looks like we're all in agreement. In that case, we can plan our next steps as soon as the Tangwan has found out our remaining 4 gates. Director Who? Something to add, Lady Tianshun? No. There's something else I'd like to ask about, but it might not be my place to do so. If you do not wish to answer, then please pretend I never said anything. Sure, what is it? Do you believe that today's border crisis could have anything to do with the Wangwu Hill disaster from over a decade ago?
Huh? There was a disaster at Wuwang Hill? What happened?
Some sort of natural disaster, wasn't it? There used to be a village there, but then there was a flood or something. Took a lot of lives. and all the survivors moved away. But that doesn't explain how Wulong Hill became the dark and gloomy place it is today. Maybe there was more to it.
Phew. No, Lady Tianguan, I don't think those two events are related. Excellent. Well, that puts my mind at ease. Everyone, let's meet here again in 2 days. We should know the locations of all the gates by then. Alright, well, I still got a lot of preparations to make, so I'll be heading back to the funeral parlor now.
Sounds good. If we're all done here, I'd better get going too.
Wait, Long Yan. Paimon meant to ask, how did you know where to find Hu Tao? Did you already know something was wrong with the border?
Oh, that. Yeah, I definitely owe you an explanation. Why don't you meet me at the Adventurers Guild later? I just need to write a letter to my family first. I want to let them know I'm fine. And I also have some questions I want to ask them.
Alright, then we'll see you at the Adventurers Guild.
Traveler! Paimon! Over here! Perfect timing. I literally just posted my letter. Anyway, back to your question. Let me guess. You're probably thinking I predicted the border crisis with some kind of mysterious magic.
Well, yeah! Aren't the Lawns of Chen Yu Vale all experts at Qi divination or something?
No, that's simply not true. Yes, the Qi arts have been practiced in my clan for many generations. And yes, Wind Reader is listed as one of our ancestors in the genealogy. But my family are only distant relatives. We branched off from the main family line long ago. By my grandpa's generation, the only Qi he knew was a few parlor tricks. Put it like this. My grandpa makes a living telling fortunes in Yilong Wharf. But I'm making more than him just selling my handmade arts and crafts.
Huh. So why exactly did you come to look for Hu Tao?
Because Grandpa's readings have gone sideways recently. The romance and career fortunes are doing okay. But when it comes to longevity, everyone's readings suddenly saying they only have a few years left to live.
That's because they
Gave
do.
Grandpa quite a fright. Fearing backlash from his clients, he closed shop and shut himself away at home, trying to divine an answer to the strange readings. But after days and nights of divination, the only clue he got was Wangshang Funeral Parlor. Right around that time, I happened to receive an invitation from the Ministry of Civil Affairs to organize a street fair. So I figured I might as well drop by the funeral parlor to see what Director Hu might know about all this.
Oh. Wait, so your grandpa's divinations were correct all along, weren't they? The longevity readings were affected by the border crisis, and Wangsheng Funeral Parlor was the answer, because they can fix it.
It's certainly looking that way. Apparently every soul in Liyue is now living under the creeping shadow of death. But so far, we are the only ones in the know.
I have another question. What's the deal with this Rattan figure?
Wait, that's the one I left at Miss Ying'ar's shop. It's actually a product of genuine Qi art. It's engraved with an exorcism sigil to absorb inauspicious energy in their owner's place, so they won't come to harm. I had no idea you'd been holding on to it all this time. I guess it was meant to be. You're more than welcome to keep it if you like. When I first arrived at Liyue Harbor, I passed by a large house and felt a chill go down my spine. So I made a rattan figure and gave it to the young master there. Later on, I also sensed something similar around Timaeus, so I made another one and left it at Scent of Spring. Then I followed Director Hu to Wulong Hill, only to find she disappeared without a trace. While I was searching the area, I found Miss Chi-Chi. She was stuck in some kind of crevice, and she seemed to be blocking something from coming through. When I tried to pull her out, we both got pulled into a cold, dark place, which I soon discovered was the border. We wandered around aimlessly for a while, until we ran into Director Who. She lit some incense, and was burning Feder left and right with a flaming staff. But there was just too much. There was no way she could hope to get rid of it all. Worse still, the Feder blocked off the way we'd come in, trapping us inside. Thank goodness you came to our rescue.
Whew, what an ordeal. Still, your family sounds more impressive than you let on. Didn't you use some kind of illusion magic in the border?
Yes. Actually, that and the rattan figures are things I learned from one of my cousins in the main branch of my family. She's been practicing the Chiman arts since she was little. She's also the one I posed some questions to in my letter back home.
You know, I just realized I missed an opportunity by not looking at the kits they gave us in the trial battle. I could have seen what Chi-Chi's official weapon is. Hu Tao's is obviously the Staff of Homa. I don't know what the hell Lan Yan's is. I could have figured that out too. Trevor likely would have just gotten his dull blade, or I forgot what Traveler's actual sword is called. Questions about the 7 and 8th gates method?
Wow, good guess. Yes, I want to know for sure whether sacrificing one of the participants is a necessary part of the method or not. I figured she might know.
Huh? But Hu Tao already told us it won't come to that. She said we just need to make sure the person can withstand a strong blast of Feder.
And if that's true, we know that person's going to be Chi-Chi. Or us, because main character. However, I'm not gonna lie. Obviously, no one's gonna die, because this is a side event and Genshin doesn't have the balls. But it would be super cool if someone died.
I certainly hope that's true, but I can't help but feel uneasy about it. I haven't known Director Who for long, but I get the sense that she prefers to keep the truth bottled up sometimes. Sure, she talks a lot, and isn't afraid to broach dark and uncomfortable topics, but she really hasn't said much in the way of her own private thoughts. It's like she's already got a plan, and is keeping it to herself.
You mean, you think she lied to us?
I wouldn't call it lying per se, but remember when the Tianquan asked about the incident at Wuwang Hill from a decade ago?
And she didn't talk until she confirmed that we didn't know whatever she didn't want us to know?
Yep. Hu Tao said that it doesn't have anything to do with what's happening now. Are you saying they actually are related?
Do you know anything about what happened back then, Lanyan?
I just heard that there was a flood. But given everything that's going on, I think it likely had to do with the border as well. That would at least explain the strange weather going on at Wuwang Hill. I remember my cousin saying that around that time, the Wangsheng funeral parlor set up an altar on top of the hill. I just assumed it was for a funeral. But now, I can't help but wonder if it was some sort of ritual to try and fix the border. Anyway, the ceremony was hosted jointly by 2 former directors of the Wangsheng funeral parlor, namely Hu Tao's father and grandfather.
Oh, really? Hu Tao's never mentioned her dad to us before. How strange. So you think there's more to this story, huh?
Yeah, but since she brushed it aside when the Tianquan asked her about it, I don't see how I can broach the topic. I've only known her for a few days.
I guess we should talk to Hu Tao ourselves.
Huh? You think we should ask her about it? But she's never opened up to us about family stuff before. What if she shuts us out?
That's her choice. All we can do is try. Or keep pushing until she tells the truth. Push her.
Hey, that isn't very nice.
Fuck being nice! We have lives to save!
Alright, let's go find her and take it from there.
I hope my family will write back to me soon.
Chi-Chi doesn't want to visit Hu Tao. Chi-Chi still hates her.
Hotel!
Dwayne, Paimon, what's up? We haven't spoken in 5 minutes.
We come hang out with you. What were you looking at just now?
We haven't spoken in 5 minutes and you're missing me already. Something so amazing you wouldn't believe it. But I'm not showing you. Why? Is it a secret photo of me? Seriously though, you probably shouldn't joke about that. You don't want to jinx it. Jinx it how? Well, the people in this picture keep appearing in my dreams lately, and none of them are around anymore, so keeping you out of the picture is probably for the best. Alright, I'll quit joking around. Here, take a look.
Huh? Wait, are they?
Her father and grandfather, I'm guessing? Yeah, because the old man's wearing the funeral director hats. That's clearly the grandfather. And the person she's on top of is either the Undertaker or her own father. Yeah, my dad and my grandpa. Without this picture, I'd probably have forgotten what they looked like by now. When he passed, I was still too young to understand what was going on. Everything I know about my dad I learned from my grandpa. So, what happened to him? There was a border incident in Wuwang Hill about a dozen years ago. My dad tried using the art of Homa to burn away the fetter, but he slipped up and suffered a lethal exposure to it. He died on the spot.
That's awful. So, is that what made Wuwang Hill the way it is today?
Yep. His mistakes didn't just cost him his own life. It took most of the village out and left lasting changes on Wuwang Hill itself. Phew! Thankfully, my grandpa managed to deal with the fallout. But that's not to say he escaped unfazed. He didn't even make it to 60 before he passed. So your grandpa was affected by the incident of your dad? Well, he never admitted it, of course. But given how fit and healthy he was before that, I would have expected him to have a few more years in him.
Sounds like you blame your dad for all this.
How could I not? It would be one thing if he was just a spoiled brat who never amounted to anything, but he was a genius. He was, and still is, the best spellcaster in our family for generations. Grandpa always called me gifted for mastering the Wong Song arts by the age of 8. But by the time my dad was 8, he was already hosting rituals and incarnating fetter by himself. Fixing the border crisis should have been a piece of cake for him, and he messed up. Who else is there to blame for that if not him?
But maybe the question is, why did he mess up?
Because he was an unworthy director. Every past director has burned away all of their belongings when they pass on, leaving at most 1 or 2 items behind. My grandpa, for example, left only his hat behind, but my dad, he left a whole pile of stuff, including his meaningless picture.
But doesn't that show how much he cared?
No. All it shows that he was unable to let go, and the fact that he couldn't let go is precisely why he failed during the ritual. Oh, I just realized she has sunglasses on her head. He was too attached to his aging father, his young daughter, and the world where we all live together. That's why he hesitated in that final moment, because he was afraid to die. He lost focus, and death won, taking his life and many others. In this line of work, we know better than anyone how hard letting go can be. We see it all the time. But as funeral directors, it's the one thing we cannot allow ourselves to fall victim to. Like Grandpa always said, we should live in life and die in death, That is the whole basis of the Wangshan Funeral Parlor's existence. Unfortunately for my dad, those teachers went in one ear and not the other. He really let everyone down.
You don't need to be so hard on him. Sure, he made a mistake, but he can't have meant for things to turn out this way.
You're missing the point, my little Paimon. It's precisely because he's my dad that I choose not to hold back. There isn't a father in the world who would disapprove of their daughter being outspoken, because a father's biggest fear is that once he's not around anymore, his daughter will never get to be the carefree, sassy little kid ever again. So I'm going to keep talking trash about him all I want, and on the off chance he ever overhears me, I hope he'll take some comfort in knowing that I've never stopped being myself and living life this way. Anyway, so that's a brief story of Wangshan Hill for you. Anything else on the agenda? Thank you for being so open with us. Did you think I'd hide it from you? Nah, we're better buds than that. Plus, you did just rescue me from the border, so I owe you big time. Answering your question seems like the least I can do.
Alright, in that case, Paimon has one last question. Earlier, you said that no one will have to die when the array is activated. Is that the truth?
Yes. In my highly professional opinion, yes.
Okay. That's all Paimon wanted to hear.
I just like to point out that Chi-Chi isn't alive. So if she's planning on sacrificing Chi-Chi, she wouldn't be lying. Side note, I just realized how Genshin will get out of this. With the Lands of Death being opened and leaking out, which is the whole point of this problem, there are plenty of ghosts that can do this. Most likely, Hu Tao's father's ghost is going to come out, and he's going to be the one manning that final gate, saving either Hu Tao or Chi-Chi from being the one to sacrifice themselves, and redeeming himself for what he did. So, yeah, we have our way out. It's likely going to be Hu Tao's father. Try not to dwell on it too much on that stuff, okay? There's still 2 days to go, so check out the street fair and enjoy yourself. You said it yourself, remember? Gotta keep a reasonable work-life balance. I'll see you at Yulong Terrace in 2 days. This time we'll turn death to ashes. Cat. Cat. Alright, we haven't reached our 2-hour minimum yet, so let's go do more battles with this little brat. I think this time I'll do the medium difficulty rather than trying for the high difficulty. I still remember when I watched a short from I'm Scout about doing this event and how much she loved these difficult battles before immediately talking about how her Discord carried her through it. God damn it. Spam? Really? You're killing me, stranger. Now I gotta ban you. Why would you do this to me? Why would you force me to have to ban you? That's not Zhong Dong.
Stabilize. Silence. Let the mighty be humbled. Settle down.
Yeah, very easy when doing it at the common difficulties. It's just more in this other crap. You know what? Alright, I don't care. So I've never been great at fighting this boss, and I tend to take a very long time to beat it. But maybe, just maybe, now that I have Moavwika, I have what I need to take it on. I don't know for sure, though. We'll see. I also have Sitlali to help with it, so maybe I could attack with her as well. Because the problem is that with this boss, you're supposed to attack it with, your Night Soul stuff from on top of its pillars, but none of my characters can reach it.
Tell me what you see.
Get to work. You two. Time. Let the world come alive. Pyro crush. Great.
You're free now.
An ancient legless golem has distinct spells showing power of music and searing flames. Use method suited dealing with Geo to break through its defenses. Apart from this, it always help recasters in combat will assist its attacks. Show your recasters to please aware. So you need a Geo. You have a Claymore character or just a character that uses Geo damage. Should I go with the Navia team or should I just stick with my Natlan crew?
Shower new praise. Time to shine. Fulfill our pact.
Be free. Not too far now. Time to say hello.
Lolling, eat Papa. The show begins. Wrath from the sky. Incinerate.
A torrent formed from the contingency of immovable living wills. During the challenge, small half-talupas will constantly appear and fight against their opponents. Hydro-talupa Flash Flood will absorb all the half-talupas on the field into itself to grow stronger. Defeat the half-talupas around them immovable to disrupt the absorption process. I do apologize if anybody watching finds this boring, since I've made the decision to utilize hard mode rather than the proper difficulties. But I'll be honest, man, I don't have the energy to deal with this nonsense.
Tell me what you see.
You two. Tight pyroclastic surge.
That was so fast. Let's see if I can just do this, but without adding the other stuff. Just like the heart without the extra thingamajiggies.
Farewell. Go.
Suffer the wrath of... Let the world collide. Wrath from the sky. Try and stop me.
Be free.
Show no mercy. May I light of the blazing sun.
That was surprisingly easy. Alright, let's try making this even harder.
The end of our legacy.
Show no mercy. May I?
Rev the engines. Is this our fate?
Suffer the wrath of Eastly. Take me.
Alright, so I'm definitely not good enough to go to these, I'm not good enough to do the, rainbow medals. I could do the gold medals, but not the rainbow medals. Rainbow medals are where it starts fucking me up. Alright, looks like you guys got your heals. Good, good, good. Alright, how much time is left till we reach the 2-hour minimum of my streams? 10 minutes. So let's go around and give some people their gifts for Lantern Rite. Okay, I have a bit more to get before I get this, but when I do, it's going to be Lon Yan. Fancy seeing you in these parts, Dwayne. You must be here for Latin Rite too? Are you making a gift envelope? Yeah, I'm trying one for Candace, but I'm not happy with the results so far. Just want to start from scratch. Did Candace not come with you? Not yet, but she'll be here. She didn't agree to come with me to Liyue at first, so she had to stay behind and protect the village. I told her everyone deserves to let loose at the end of the year. I had to escort a new caravan to Liyue anyway, so she might as well come along. I even offered some of my guys to look after the village in the meantime. But I couldn't convince her. In the end, she only changed her mind because the people in the village pressured her to take time off. Even then, she still insisted on wrapping up some work first. But the caravan waits for no one, so I'm here on my own for now. It was hard to pick out a gift. There are just too many nice things to choose from around here. I ended up getting her a necklace, but then I heard about the whole gift envelope tradition during Lantern Rite, so I decided to try making one. And well, like I said, it hasn't been going great. I'm sure you know more about this than me, Dwayne. Can you give me some tips? No problem. Let me take a look. Candace has said that reds and pinks suit me. We should try and bring these two colors out. That would be fantastic. Reds and pinks. Oh, looks like you got a real knack for crafts. The gift envelope is beautiful. Thank you. I guess this is like your gift to me. I don't have anything on me right now, but once I'm back in Sumeru, I'll be sure to send you something in return. Now I just need to make one for Candace so I can give it to her without the necklace. I'm sure she'll love it. Ah, that reminds me. I wonder if she's here yet. It's been a while. Between 8 and 18. I figured it would be Candace next. Happy Lantern Rite, Dwayne. I heard about how you helped Dale with the gift envelope. It was beautiful. Thank you. Everything's settled back in the village, I'm guessing? Yes. So all thanks to Day and the others, I can rest a little easier knowing the village is still protected while I'm gone. It's time to get some rest. I will. Day wants to visit Jiaoying village for a few days. She said the scenery is beautiful and the village is known for their tea. The perfect gift for people back home. I was planning to follow the tradition here and make a few gift envelopes for them. But they have packed our schedule to the brim. With all that running around, I'm not sure I'll have the time. Daya told me you're good at making gift envelopes. Could you show me how to make one? Of course, just leave it to me. It would look great if we could add some green to the picture. Boop. 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 Oh. I guess the... So that's how it's done. This gift envelope was wonderful, Dwayne. Thank you. Now I just need to make a few more to give alongside the souvenirs I bought. I'm sure people back home will love them. But this one, I'm keeping it just for me. And the last three are in 2 days' time. Most esteemed Dwayne, that disciple of mine spent 2 whole nights outside gazing up at the moon, and all for the sake of writing a single gift envelope. When I urged her to drink some tea, she nearly ended up drinking the ink before her instead. Honestly. In any case, since she has written hers, I too shall write one for you. Word of the tireless struggles and myriad hardships that fill your days has reached one's ears. Yet the lantern rite has come around once more, so set aside your worldly burdens for a moment, and soothe your spirit with a few idle cups of tea. Should any dare trouble you, come sit before the gate of one's mountain abode. Then we shall see who still has the audacity to disturb your repose. So there's still Immortal kombat. There's just drills by lamplight.
Osmanthus.
And then there's finding the other people. How did I find the other people, though?
Wine tastes the same as...
I remember I was able to find, Amber by, like, a list. Where was that list? This is it. No, it's not. That's the list. Okay. Springtime charms? Springtime charms. Alright, so what is Springtime Charms' final stanza? I don't see the Springtime Charms stuff. Would you like to participate in the martial arts demonstration, Dwayne? Sure. Great. In that case, please follow me. Did I do this already? Clearly I did. Oh, I remember now, because I was having trouble trying to figure out how to put on the new, thingies. Secret strategies? Alright, those. Alright, so 2. Same enemies, it looks like. I'm still pissed that I never actually got Shaska. Alright, you... Where's fishnets? Fishnets and Toma. Doma. Okay, let's do this.
Time to shine! Oz, reveal thy... Fire it up! Take me up! Locked on! Fire in the hole! Shower me with praise! Open fire! Bullseye!
Midnight Ventat.
Let my name echo in song!
Check this out. I got you covered.
Ha! Bullseye! Knock him down.
Don't get too close.
Let's fly. Open fire. Giddy up. Midnight. Time to shine.
Check this out.
Ha! Locked on. Bullseye. Open fire. Fire in the hole. By royal decree. Yoo-hoo!
Supporting fire.
Let's run. Open fire.
Only two? I'm really bad at this. Frozen. Trial Sitlolly's probably better than my Sitlolly. No way of knowing for sure, but I'm pretty sure that's the case. Then we'll do you. We'll do Xingqiu. And then finally we will do Shenhe. Okay. I don't know if I'm especially good at using Sit Lolly, but we're gonna try to figure this out.
Shower me with praise. Let my name manifest. Cryo incarnate. Huh? Let me weave you a verse. Fulfill our pact. Lolline, East Papa, get him. Ha! Sha! Yeah! Sa! Ha! Ha! Sha! Yeah! Got it. How did let the world collide? Know my sword. Witness the power of Gugwa. Huh? Huh. Sha! Ha! Ha! Sha! Ka! Ha! Sa! Yeah! Ha! Sa! Ha! Get to work! Let me weave you a verse. Rain outlines your fate. Unleash! By ordinance divine. Strike a pose. Time to shine. You two. Time to end them. Sa- Ha! Ha! Sha! Sha! Sa- Sa- Yeah! Know my sword. Rain cutter. Rain outlines your... Let my name echo in song. Show no mercy. Suffer the wrath of Eatfleet. Sha! Sha! Ha! Sha! Ha! Sha! Sa! Ha! Sa! Sha! Get to work.
How the fuck? Dude, I wasn't killing anything. How did I actually get a good score there? Electrocharged. I didn't even say anything to you, what? Okay. This should be a relatively easy one. I have the godsend that is Nouvelette on this team after all. If anything, I feel sorry for my opponents.
Free. Go. You're free now.
Odds reveal.
Bow your head. The time is here. Now you're testing my patience.
By royal decree.
Not too far now. Time to say hello.
Yoo-hoo!
Silence. Be sanctified.
Wings of darkness.
Be free. Tell me what you see. Bow your head.
Which will it be?
Let the world collide.
Silence. An oversight on my part. The tides beckon. The night wind blows.
Oz, reveal thyself.
Following
Time to say hello. Not too far now.
Settle down. Be sanctified here.
I'm getting sick of this game.
Now you're testing my patience.
Midnight.
Tell me what you see.
Time to shine.
Bow your head. The tides beckon.
Alright. Okay. We got a good amount of fever there in a short amount of time. That was like, what, 25 minutes to amass a massive amount of fever? That was good. That was good. Still not quite where we need to be, but we made a good dent in there. Yeah, screw it. I don't care. Hey there, would you like to try your hand in Immortal Kombat? Sure. In Immortal Kombat, new blocks will consistently appear in the marked zone at the top area and drop down. You control the blocks by moving them left and right and rotating them and speeding up their descent. When 4 more blocks of the same color are connected, they will be cleared. After clearing blocks, your Rattan figure will attack the opposing Rattan figure and gain energy based on your chain level. Attacks will deal damage to the opponent, the Rattan figure, and deploy the obstacles onto your opponent's field. When Rattan figures on one side lose all its HP, the other side achieves victory. Oh, so it's literally just Tetris. It's Tetris versus. After blocks are paired, no, it's not Tetris because they have to be touching, not they have to be in a row. So it's Puyo Pop, I think. After all blocks are cleared, the blocks above the blocks that were cleared will drop down. If blocks that drop trigger another block clear, a chain clear will be triggered. Chain clears increase the Rattan figure's attack and energy gained. It will also trigger the effect of deployed obstacles. Different Rattan figures have skills that can be tapped and unleashed to produce different effects that can grant buffs to your side. When a Rattan figure is finished charging, it will automatically use a powerful skill to obstruct your opponents. Blocks can be invested with other effects during the match due to skill effects. Take the Rattan skill details to learn more about those effects. In friendly contests and full force playoff, different opponents will periodically deploy blocks of various negative effects on your side of the field. I'm always going to choose Chi-Chi. I adore Chi-Chi. Let's have a friendly fight against... Wait, what? Oh, selecting opponent! But I want to play as Chi-Chi. Alright, let's place Yanlan first. Oh, we could change our character, so we could choose... Hu Tao, Crimson. The blocks in your current set of following blocks turn red and green crimson. If a block of this effect is cleared in the current block fall, energy gain and damage dealt to your opponent after this chance will be increased. If this effect is not cleared in the... You know what? I don't care. I want to use Chi-Chi. Azure. Turn 6 random regular non-blue blocks in your field blue. Blizzard. When your opponent Sorry, I was just checking to see what the energies of these are. Change color of blocks, freeze blocks. When your opponent generates a falling block, 2 random regular blocks in their field will gain Blizzard. If a block of this effect is not cleared into current block fall, an ice explosion will be triggered, causing up to 8 surrounding regular blocks to gain Frost Curse. Frost Curse. Block's effect cannot be cleared. Circle expire and the adjacent regular block is cleared. Yeah, I want to use Chi-Chi. I love Chi-Chi. Double green. How do you rotate these? How do you rotate these? No, seriously, how do you turn these? Is there a control section? There's no control section. I don't know how to rotate. That's annoying. Okay, I figured out how to turn them now. Good fight, Lanyan. As a Chi-Chi, I am required to beat Hu Tao's ass! I'm not done beating your ass, Hu Tao! Oops. That's the rules. There's the rewards. Oh, you get masks. That's cool. And you get them at every 200. let's do a few more Immortal Kombats and try to end this out. Round 2. I need a blue. I wish I had better vision so I could play while still seeing the one-off lines that Chi-Chi's giving off. Alright, 1, 2, 3 people have been defeated out of 8. Alright, so let's take on Kaching, and we'll do the rest of them the next time I do a stream. Alright, we got the old style versus the new style. We literally use the same fighting styles. This is going to be kind of cool. That was dumb of me. It's fine, though. Alright, final match of the stream. Nowhere to be seen. I love how I finally caught one of these fucking lines. Ah, that was fun. That was very fun. It was hard to talk during it, but it was still fun. Alright. I think that's it for this stream. Hope you guys enjoyed it. I enjoyed making it for you all.
This wine tastes the same as I remember. But where are those who share the memory?
Dead, just like all my other opponents in Immortal Kombat. If you enjoy and want to see more of my content, you can find me at youtube.com/KingD353. Again, that's youtube.com/KingD353. When I'm not re-uploading streams, I'm uploading episodes of Persona 5 Royal, Yu-Gi-Oh! Legacy of the Duelist, and Dragon Ball Sparking Zero. Also, if you feel I deserve it, you can donate to me at buymeacoffee.com/KingD353. Again, that's buymeacoffee.com/KingD353. Every donation's appreciated. For as $1, you can ensure that I can actually eat tonight. Sorry, I genuinely don't know what else to say for that, so if anyone's insulted by that,
don't rush.
I don't know what to say, man. I'm low on money. And if you want to be able to hang out with me, you can find me in my Discord. If you're watching on YouTube, you'll find the Discord link in the description down below. If you're watching on Twitch, the Discord link has just been posted. Once you're there, we'll be able to chat, play video games, share memes, and have ourselves a grand old time. Like, comment, subscribe, and follow. I'll see all you beautiful people later. Deuces, Kingdom. I don't have the patience to find somebody to raid because I really use the restrooms, so we're just going to end it off here.